This week, guys, we're starting on the South Shore of Baffin down here east of Penascal Point on this drop off. This tide's up really high still, and first thing in the morning, it's got these redfish pushed all the way up along this shoreline east of Penascal Point, guys. Get in here with your gold spoons, you know, your Berkeley gulps. Those are all we have been able to get these redfish to bite on. They're feeding on crabs, they're feeding on little bitty shrimp, but they're really smacking the gold spoons and gulp crabs right now. Even caught some on the new penny gulp. So if you can, get in here first thing in the morning, take advantage of this high tide, and get these redfish. They're in ankle deep water, man. They are up super tight to this shoreline. As it gets a little later in the day, you know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, come over here to the drop off and park your boat up on the bar, hop out of your boat, and just work that edge. Just work that edge. Don't work out real deep. You know, waist deep, belly button deep is about as deep as you want to go, but you want to be casting down that edge. And there are trout, really, really, really nice trout scattered all down this shoreline on this drop off, guys. You know, if y'all are familiar with it, y'all know how the drop off is. It goes from, you know, 1.5 foot, 2 foot to 5 foot real deep, real quick. And it's got them trout stacked up. We're catching them on spicy pumpkin down south. We're catching them on Texas roach down south. And the supermodel size. So anything dark, you know, get in there, throw it right now. The water's kind of off-colored, but get in there, throw a big profile bait or dark-colored bait. We did catch a couple on some corkies. You hardcore corky guys, you get an early bite on them corkies. It's a good time to go down there. You're catching some big fish on them right now. Over here on the Point of Rocks, guys, getting out here real early in the morning and catching a lot of good numbers of redfish and black drum on these rocks. You know, fishing live shrimp for the drum, and you know, both drum and redfish are eating the live shrimp, but we're catching more redfish and better redfish on plastics. Predominantly down south, dirty tequila, but you get in here, drift these rocks, anchor up on the rocks, move from rock to rock, catch a couple fish, move to the next one, catch a couple fish. Point of Rock's got some good fish on it right now. It's got them. We got that high tide. It's got them rocks submerged a little deeper than normal, so them fish are stacking up on them. Get over there and take some live shrimp and a poppet cork. You'll catch a good bag of redfish and black drum. Over here in between East Clayburg Point and Starvation Point, up tight to the shoreline, guys. We're getting out first thing in the morning. We're waiting. We're catching our redfish on new penny gulps and topwaters. And as that sun comes up, them redfish and trout are going to be moving off. And there's a little ditch there, about 40 yards off the bank. There's a little ditch, and it gets pretty good and deep. You know, it's that perfect big trout water. And we're switching over to some purple rain down south and some plum and chartreuse down south, and we're catching some really big trout. So get over here, guys. You're protected from that wind. It's real nice. But first thing in the morning, don't be scared. If you think you're skinny, get skinnier. Them redfish are up tight right now with this high tide. And just look for them, watch the bait, and just be mindful that there's a lot of fish there. If you think they're not there, just keep working it. They're there. So if you're putting in over here at Bird Island, run south towards Baffin and get over here on these edges, you know, where you see the sand and grass. Park your boat up in that sand and wade out or fish out to the edge of that grass and that deep water and work it real slow with some, down south, whatever favorite down south you have that you have confidence in. They're going to eat whatever color you throw right now. They really are. They're super fat. They're feeding on a lot of menhaden and perch right now, so they're just really aggressive. We're getting an occasional redfish mixed in. We might catch 15 trout to every one redfish, but just get on this edge over here south of Bird Island Basin and just walk it real slow. You'll see the guts. Fish those guts where you're standing on top of the sandbar and casting off of it, and you'll see them guts. It gets really deep in those guts, and that's where those fish are staging up right now. They're feeding really heavy right now, guys.